Tonight, new housing hope for people with limited options. Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens just signed an executive order that should help many get off the streets and into warm, dry homes. Atlanta News First Brittany Ford is live in downtown Atlanta tonight. Brittany, you're standing right in front of one creative housing solution for some people.
Well, and the grand opening of these rapid housing units set for Friday is just one of several ways the city is working to combat this issue. And today, Mayor Dickens topped that with an even bigger investment. Data collected from Atlanta's 2024 point-in-time homeless count has city leaders taking urgent steps.
While we have made great progress, there is still a tremendous amount of work to do.
Wednesday, Mayor Andre Dickens signed an executive order allocating additional funds toward getting people off the streets.
And today, I am announcing that I am issuing an executive order to allocate $4.6 million to the appropriate city departments to expand shelter services, warming center operations, additional shelter sites.
That's in addition to Atlanta City Council passing a combined $3.1 million toward wraparound services to end homelessness earlier this week. A portion of that going to nonprofit Partners for Homes.
The research and evidence is overwhelmingly and abundantly clear that housing is the solution to ending homelessness, and not housing alone, but housing with the right complement of wraparound supportive services.
It comes as the city has seen even the dangers of homeless camps. Mayor Dickens says getting people housed has become a priority.
You meet one person experiencing homelessness, you really only just met one person experiencing homelessness. You can't describe all with one big painted brush.
Now, these shipping containers turned into fully furnished homes will house up to 40 people. Through these new investments, Mayor Dickens has set a goal to house up to 500 people experiencing homelessness by the end of this year. We're live in downtown Atlanta. Brittany Ford, Atlanta News First.